All right, I'm pretty excited. Yeah. So let me give you guys some intel on Vault of the Void. What is Vault of the Void? Vault of the Void is a roguelike deck builder designed to play like a competitive card game, but in a PvE gameplay environment. That's promising, guys. That's what we want to hear as Gwent players. Yes? Yes? Designed to play like a competitive card game, but in a PvE gameplay environment. That is promising. The game is designed to remove as much RNG as possible, making strategic route planning and deck building more critical. This RNG is removed by the following. Your deck is limited to only 20 cards, no more, no less. Collecting cards allow you to plan for a sideboard rather than forcing them into your playing deck. So this mentioned like a backpack. So in Slay the Spire, for example, you can have like 100 cards in your deck. Or you can have like 5 and your deck like cycles all the time. Whereas in this, you've always got 20 cards, but you can have a little backpack where you can like swap cards in. So I like that. I'm excited for this, man. No hidden information for route planning. Hovering over a node will show you the enemy you will have and the reward you'll receive, allowing you to plan deck building before you've even started your dungeon run. So if you think in Slay the Spire, you don't get to see, similar with Rogue Mage, you don't actually get to see, you get to see the boss fight, I think, and that's it. Whereas in this, you're going to, see exactly what's what. So you can plan ahead. Number 3, any card can be used as mana. You can purge any card in your hand to use as mana, or energy is called in this game, similar to Snap, putting you in control of every hand you draw. And 4, you choose your upgrades. Throughout your run, you'll collect void stones, which can be socketed into any card to modify and increase their synergy potential. So it's also like cosmetic progression. Yeah. I also got this. Yeah, sideboard is like a big part of it. There's over 400 player cards with each with unique upgrades, 4 classes, each with 2 of their own start index and unique spells, unlockable cosmetics, player spells and abilities. Let's play. I'm excited as hell, man. Dang it, this sounds good. Okay, we can't unfortunately go on to the impossible. Introduction for new players, first floor only on a smaller modified map, set up to help with learning the mechanics. Okay, so here are the different classes. There's the Hidden, the Tempest, the Enlightened, Daughter of the Void, and this is a random one, which is obviously going to give me the Hidden. So we're going to start with the Hidden, because that's the only one we've unlocked. Cloaked in shadow, unseen, the Hidden strikes without warning. And we have like a big overview of him here, which we're not going to look at. Bleed or Blade? Let's go for Blade. And we get to pick... We're picking 10 cards, are we? So what happens if I click this? Oh, this is just what I start with. So we can compare the 2 decks. Let's look at Bleed first. So I'm guessing if this top stat on the left is if you purge it, how much... I'm guessing the mana cost, everything's 1, right? I'm guessing this is the amount it costs to play, but also the amount of mana you get if you purge it. That would also mean like 2 mana cards are really strong, so I'm not sure if that's true. Draw blood, deal 4 damage, add a silent shiv to your hand. And what is a silent shiv? A silent shiv, apply 2 bleed. So it's damage and block, similar to Slay the Spire. So 4 damage is the standard, 6 block is the standard. I also like it's just not damage and block, it's like actually like there's still some synergy there. Lick the Knife, combo. Let's just fucking play, man. Let's get into it. Hallway of the Lost, introduction floor. Alright. So this is me. And I can pick if I go here or here. My deck manager's down there. Oh, let's go. Pre-fight preparations for the Forsaken. Those who have wandered this domain for too long will inevitably become forsaken one way or the other. These desperate souls have found this fate. A well-rounded fight, but you must still be wary of letting them buff their AP too many times. So we've got a little attack. AP, what the hell is AP, chat? And this is what we get for the reward. We get a first blood. If target is below 10, bleed. If target is below 10, bleed. And deal 14 damage. Otherwise, okay. Cards. All cards in Vault of the Void have an energy cost shown in the top left corner. I'm excited as hell, man. I think Greenlight's going to love this game, who I'm seeing later, so I'm hoping it's a banger so I can tell him about it. All cards in the Vault of Void have an energy cost shown in the top left corner. Yep. Mana. You'll start each fight with 3 energy and gain 2 every turn. Okay, lovely. The color of the circle would denote what type of card it is. Red is attack, blue is ability, green is buff. Okay, cool. So we start off with 3 energy, and we get 2 energy each turn. So these guys are... This is giving 2 block, this is giving, and these giving 2 attack. So we want to take 1 block, we want to take 6 block. +1 energy, purge cards. Vault the Void combat centers around the purge mechanic, choosing cards to play and which to purge is for energy is key and keeps combat moving quickly. Let's purge card now. Move a mouse over a card and hold down the right mouse to purge a gun. Okay, we don't want 2 blocks. So we purge a block. And we have blocked already, right? So I have 3 energy, I have 1 combat. Where's the block that I've already added? That's just one thing I haven't worked out. Where's my block then? That I've already got. Because I did play a block card, right? I'm not tripping, true. Can anyone see where my block is? A bit confused by that. I'm probably just being dim. I have 100 health. I figure we want to get rid of the blocker first, probably. So where's my block? It said I just added 7 block, but where is that actually being displayed? Energy and cards. Cards in your hand will never be discarded automatically, meaning you can carry them to the next turn. That's really good to know. Also, your energy will carry across turns. Okay. So, energy carries over. That's huge. Enemy turn is now the enemy's turn attack. You can see the enemy's intent on their cards, and you can mouse over for more details. Their attack power is shown in the blue circle, and their frenzy is in the orange circle. I guess frenzy is how many times they're going to attack. So, they gave 2 block. Here's my block here, I guess, because I didn't take damage. So I have 4 block. Battle cards. Stop enemies reinforcing. You must fill the battle progress orb. Each enemy will add a different amount to the orb, and filling the orb to 100% will stop creatures reinforcing. The battle progress orb is the rightmost orb to your threat stack. Mouse over the enemy to see how much they will add to the orb. Okay. Threat blocking damage. Enemies inflict threat, which is added to your threat stack. This is when you can play block cards to reduce your current threat. Block is played reactively after an enemy has attacked. Wait. So the block I played was wasted because I played it beforehand? Or not? This usually means during your first turn you have to block it all. I don't get this. Enemies inflict threat, which is added to your threat stack. So I have a stack of 4 right now. Is that what this is? Which would explain why the block wasn't showing up. So I play block after their attack. Any leftover threat when you end your turn will be removed from your HP. Okay, interesting. So now I block. Like, blocking before did nothing. Also, these guys have flipping got stats back. Is that because I killed one and some more came back? So if a frenzy of 1 represents how many times an enemy will attack. So I was correct to block still. I have 6 threat, even though 3 are attacking. So I'm a bit confused. We have only 2 energy, remember, and we can purge. We want to take 1 block, which is now reduces to 0. And then let's just kill one of these Donnies. Oh, it's only dealing 2. I thought it was dealing 4 for some reason. So let's purge and evade. Then we can keep hold of this, right? Because it stays in our hand. So we successfully blocked everything. Cast your spell. Each class comes with its own unique spell. Cast your spell anytime it's off cooldown by clicking the spell button below next to your energy. As you progress, you will unlock more spells to choose from. So my spell is Blood Rush. 5 turns cooldown. Apply to weak. Weak 2. Apply vulnerable. Equal to combo. So weak reduces AP by 25%. What's AP? AP. Is someone do this? Attack power, cool. So this now only has one threat. Combo. Swift cards will trigger plus X times where X is equal to your combo. Combo resets after triggering. Clock 3. Consume X bleed from the target. Okay, so if someone's got 3 bleeding, we draw. How much bleeding is this got right now? So we just want to damage this while it's taking double damage, basically. I didn't need to block because they weren't attacking, right? The threat comes in afterwards. Bleed suffers damage per stack after enemy turn. So this is just going to basically be dying off its next turn. This is just... That's going to attack... No, it just dies now. Right, cool. Alright, we're getting there. I'm working out slowly. I'm a bit slow sometimes. So we get Essence, 1 soul, 1 upgrade point, and we get First Blood. Targets below 10 bleed, deal 14 damage. Otherwise, apply 6. This card seems cracked. 10 damage, easy. You found 1 or more upgrade points. Choose which card to upgrade from your deck or backpack before proceeding. Well, let's just upgrade the new card, innit? So it's going to be 20 damage. Seems cracked. Imagine that you just want to fight and picked a new card which you can add to your deck. Cards aren't automatically added. You need to go and add the new card to your deck. Click the deck manager button at the bottom left to add to your deck. Alright. As you rest of your map, new cards, yeah. Void Stones. As you damage creatures, you earn points towards you. Void Stone can be stocketed into cards to give them new powers. Drive Void Stone, so we have 1. And drop them on cards in your backpack or on your deck to infuse them with new powers. So if we give it this First Blood, the Void Stone, we don't know what happens, but we'll find out afterwards. It's now also bleeding by 9 and giving us 4 block. So we basically just juiced this card up, we upgraded it, and then we've also given it the Void Stone. And obviously we want this card in the deck. But we need to decide which card to get rid of. I figure we can get rid of a block. Cool. This is us. We have to go here. Greenhouse of Corruption. Here in the Void's domain, even the vegetation is abhorrent as all else. Instead of light, these hateful plants thrive amidst the pollination of foul corruption. However, Gloomshroom, Lightwort. What is this guy doing? At the start of his turn, this enemy will consume the leftmost Gloomshroom, increasing its frenzy by 1. At the start of his turn, it's going to consume the leftmost Gloomshroom. Okay. So if we can kill the Gloomshroom, it can't consume it. Unrelenting. This is what we get for winning. Deal 10 damage, combo 2. Alright. We've already managed our deck, so let's just start. I love that you can change your deck for each fight and you get to see ahead. I'm liking it a lot. Just a few more things about threat. Once an enemy attacks and inflicts damage to your threat stack, it's there to stay. Even if you defeat the creature, you'll still have to deal with the threat. Combat is a fast-paced, swirling mess. If a creature attacks, you have to block. The only exception... So even if you defeat the creature, you still have to do a threat. Okay. The only exception to that is if you manage to kill all creatures and clear the room, ending the fight, representing your ability to escape from danger in the nick of time. It's quite common to get a final kill on the last creature, dodging a chunk of damage as you do so. Well, that's really good to know, because I would have assumed otherwise not. So, alright. This guy's applying poison spores. Suffer threat equal to poison at the start of your turn, reduced by 1 at the end of your turn. Strangle applies 1 stun. What does stun do? At the start of your turn, you will lose energy equal to your stun value. Okay, and this guy's just attacking. We don't need to block turn 1, so we can definitely, like, bin off some cards. This is a combo of 1. Swift cards will trigger plus X times where X is equal to your combo. Combo resets after triggering. Swift? The fuck is Swift though? Clot 3. Rebound. The first time played in a turn, the skull will automatically rebound. Okay. So we want them to have 3 bleeding. Which we can do by doing this. Oh shit. Yeah. That's fine. This is still dying, right? Before it can do anything because of the bleed. Yeah, so it still attacked us. Bro, if they spawn more... Why did it say that they were going to spawn more? I don't think it did. This is doing a lot of damage to us now. At the start of its turn, the same will consume the leftmost gloom shroom. Continues frenzy by 1. Okay. Swift cards will trigger X times what X equals to combo. So if I play the combo and then the Swift, you're saying the Swift is gonna do better. Combo trigger X time equal to your combo. Combos then reset. Ah, so this is triggering the combo. Combo 1. So it should just rebound, right? Yeah. I've got to use this, but whatever. This is dying. I'm taking a bunch of damage though. Hey, Woody, what's up? Ah, the orb progress, right. And that's this thing? Thanks so much, man. I'm very impressed by this game so far. Great to see you. Hope you're well. We're killing this anyway, so we might as well when you lose 1 HP. Alright, it wasn't perfect, we lost 6 HP. Is this PC only? Good question. What do you might know the answer? This is in beta, so I would imagine it's not out anywhere else. Okay, deal 10 damage, combo 2. Moving on the map, when faced with a choice of tiles to move to, the tiles you don't take will be destroyed. The only exception to this is when doing so would lead you out an exit. The movement will become second nature pretty quickly, and learning to eke out every bit of value from a map can give you a solid run boost. So I could go here, for example, to the merchant, and I could go here and then go here, I guess. So let's go to merchant. Love it. Hello, mate. You're a very handsome little devil. So we have 431 essence. So we can't like get the Crimson Slaughter, for example. But we could get the Crippling Blow. We just couldn't get the upgraded version. I would quite like to get an upgraded version of something. Apply 2 weak to enemies. Deal 21 damage. Apply slow 2. I'm kind of liking the look of this card, actually. Recur, the top card, I don't like the look of. Let's just get the big juicer, man. This looks good. 21 damage. I'm just a big fan of like these big damage cards. Find your path. You can change the color of a hex. Is this a hex? So what's this actually doing? We can change the color. Oh, is this just to plan my route? I see. Interesting. So you can like plan your route ahead of time. Hey, Nero. Greenhouse of Corruption, so similar again. We get a tower shield if we win. Let's manage deck. So we've got 2 new cards. I think we can still bin off another block, to be honest. Just add the crippling blow. And then maybe we'll just get rid of one of these damage cards. We have to stay at 20 cards. And we mustn't forget to use our ability, right? So, it says cooldown of 5, so we should use it straight away. Apply 2 weak. It'd be rude not to use it on the big guy, right? So we're dealing double damage to this geezer. There's also no point of blocking early, right? I'm assuming weak also works for bleeding. So we only need to get 7 bleeding on it. What does volatile and balance mean? Can't be purged, sure. And volatile and balanced. Swift cards that are balanced benefit from combo but does not consume it. But this is disappearing after next turn as well. Sorry, just noticed you have a few cards in your hand. Remember, Vault isn't like other card games. It's often better to purge most of your hand at the end of your turn to gain extra energy to fill next turn. Well, this is automatically generous energy. Maybe we have a plan. So it's saying I should purge them? Do I have like a limit on hand size? Am I drawing like a certain amount of cards? I mean, that makes a lot of sense if I am, right? Why I should purge them and not just hold on to them. My logic was if I just hold on to them, I can purge them or choose to not do so, right? So I do need to block for 2. Target is below 10. Bleed. Deal 20 damage. Jesus. But now I don't actually need to because I just finished the fight. So I don't need to block. Alright, and we get Tower Shield, block 30, expel, remove from battle. Oh, I'm enjoying this game! This game's sick. So we go to an elite. We're going to go to a shrine. So a shrine devoted to the worship of some being you'd rather not know about. A choice to heal. Let's go for the bloody fight. The big fight. I want it. Oh my god, it's Bruce. Jaws of Death. This creature is nothing beyond prime evil. What stalks these endless depths with no malicious intent other than an instinct to feed. It is ancient beyond knowing, who not even the Void can claim as its master. Thus a symbol will complete overwhelm with a combination of boosted frenzy and summoned allies. So we've got a Ghostly Piranha. Without number. Gains 1 frenzy the first time it suffers any debuff or when an enemy is killed. So basically, fish our friends and it's Bruce. This game's sick, mate. Fish our friends ability. That's OP. Fighter will get some kind of chest. Gains 1 frenzy the first time it suffers any debuff. So don't we just have to kill Bruce early because he's going to spawn Ghostly Piranhas otherwise, isn't it? Right, we definitely want these 2 cards in. Let's bin off another Draw Blood. Let's get the Tower Shield in. And let's bin off... I think Lick the Knife's good. Let's bin off another Draw Blood. Oh, put this in. 3 discarded items lay before you. Ooh. Garnet Band. So we get to pick this before? Take the Essence and Souls instead. Okay, Garnet Band. Bleed triggers before enemy actions instead of after. And doesn't reduce down when triggered. The fact that it triggers before their actions is huge, because this means if we stack bleeding, we're killing things before they attack. Every 7th card will cost 1 less energy. I don't think that's very good. If you end your turn with 0 energy, overcharge 1. If you end your turn with 5 or more energy, delay rage 25%. I think this Garnet Band looks sick. I want the band. So we now have the Sneak Artist at the start of each turn. If a combo... Okay, I didn't even read this before. And we have the Garnet Band. Bleed triggers before enemy actions instead of after. Doesn't reduce down when triggered. And the Sneak Artist, which is what we start with our hero. At the start of each turn, if at combo 0, combo 1. Starting at turn 4, your max combo is increased by 1. Is there a way of tracking what our combo is? Here we are. There's our combo. So we start at combo 1 as opposed to different. If target is below 10 bleed, deal 20 damage. Alright. So we can apply 2 weak, apply vulnerable as well with our leader. So the vulnerable suffers 50% more damage. And it's also reducing its attack power. We want to go for First Blood, of course. Deal big damage. We draw for blood. Draw for blood. We apply bleeding. And we're going to purge this because we block preemptively. We just want more damage while it's vulnerable. And the bleeding is also going to be triggering before it even attacks, right? So we have 12 bleeding, which is then going to be 24 damage because of the vulnerable. So this is combo 2. So how do we combo? I think we need cards which say the word combo on, right? We're currently also taking 2 damage, so we might want to block here. Combo's currently at 1. Swift cards will trigger extra times where X equal to your combo. So this is just increasing my combo, and then the Swift cards benefit from that, I think. But it also costs 2. So it wouldn't be worth taking here, because I don't have a combo payoff for it. So I only just realized this card costed 2. I was like, this card is just way better. I'm not sure we should actually take a block against these guys, because they're going to like... I think we should just take the hit, to be honest. So I'm actually just going to purge these and go just full damage. Because like these can spiral out of control quite quickly by like spawning more things, right? So like, let's just tank a bit of damage, but like just get it killed as soon as we can, right? Crippling blow, deal 21 damage. See ya. Alright, we won. We already got our reward because it was the chest before the fight. It's interesting you get the reward for the elites before the fight. I actually like that a lot. In every other game I've played, you always get it afterwards. Corrupted Ogre. These creatures are hatred-made flesh. Their thoughts are singular, only bloodshed. There's no rationality, and their small and hateful minds they kill. This beast constantly regenerates and can inflict dazes before attacking. This enemy will heal itself for 5% of its match HP at the start of the turn. Ice Wall. Reduce threat to 0. Expel. Purge. Block 5. Okay. This is a no-brainer to start off with this. Daisies are added to the top of my deck, unplayable. So they're like curses. Bloop. And yeah, there's no point of keeping these in hand, because I think we just draw the same amount of cards each turn and we carry over the energy, right? So heals by 4. It gives us, it clogs us with a daze. It's unplayable and it's volatile, which just means it's going to be discarded at the end of the turn, right? Or is this always in our hand? If it's always in our hand, that's super. Fire Purge just straight after. It's just straight after being played, so just play it. Is that right? Can't play it. Fire Purged. Unplayable. Why does it say unplayable on the card? It doesn't. Okay. Crippling Blow, deal 21 damage. Sure. And the bleeding comes in because of the Garnet ban beforehand. Alright, we get an upgrade point to upgrade something. Ice Wall reduces threat to 0. When enemies attack, it is added to your threat. Reduce threat. So this completely gets rid of any... And does block carry over, by the way, guys? Does block carry over? This just removes any block. I don't think this is very good. It's 4 costs to just block any threat. It's like a nice option to have for like big boss fights, but... I mean, maybe we could upgrade it then, but I think we'd rather just upgrade something we're playing all the time, right? Like, I'm also not convinced Tower Shield's that good either. What I like about this game as well, in Slay the Spire, if you pick a bad card, it's really bad because then your deck is becoming thicker, right? So you just never pick bad cards. You just only ever pick good cards, and then just have a really thin deck of good cards. Whereas in this game, you can still pick bad cards because you don't have to play them all the time, right? I guess let's just like upgrade Crippling Blow because I don't know, why not? I don't even know if it's that good though. So we can just go to like a standard room here, I guess. Just go straight to the fight. It's probably not the way to do it. Probably want to take the fights. Skeleton King, Lord of Bones, Emperor of Dust. I don't get the energy thing. If you purge the Ice Wall, you get 4. I think just one, mate. Just one. That's just how much it costs you to play. Hey Flo. Yeah, it's good, man. I'm enjoying it a lot. Lord of Bones, Emperor of Dust, the Rattling Master. No matter what the name he wears, he is ancient as he is cruel, and eternal as the bones of all things. A fairly well-rounded fight with the ability to inflict fear. Killing his minions will heal the king himself. So kill the king. When this enemy is destroyed, it will heal. Oh, only for 4 HP. Do we want to maybe add Ice Wall? I don't think we do, mate. No, we're just going to crack on. Guardian fight. Fighting against Guardians are a little different. Often Guardians will have minions alongside them. If you manage to kill the Guardian, their minions will automatically be destroyed and you will win the fight. Okay. So if you kill Mr. Skeleton King, we win. Should we just go to just kill Skeleton King and nothing else? I think let's just do exactly that. So this is combo 2. So we're on combo 1, so we want to play this now. I think that's how it works. It just adds 2 to our combo. I get it. And then because this is swift, it's going to trigger 3 times. It's going to apply 18 bleed, yeah? Nice. 24 bleed. I guess because it's vulnerable or something. Let's purge. And let's purge. So remember, they attack now, which means the block now comes through. I can block this damage now if I would like to. So I can take my tower shield, block for 30. I don't think this card's very good, by the way. So similarly, we want to get a combo going, which I currently have combo 1. Let's just take the block and spin this off. Like that. 46 bleed is going to trigger before their turn as well, but we get the block through. And as you can see, the bleed is just pretty OP in this deck at the moment. We're really relying on the bleed. This card is like dead next turn. We'll take the block. Clot. What does clot mean? Consume X bleed from the target. Right, we just get it back. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not gonna lie, that was a misclick. But we just kill this now before it can do anything because of our Garnet band. Yeah, steamrolled. This was like the early mode. That's all for introduction mode. Well done on making this fun. Introduction mode was set up for new players to the game mechanics, how the decks manage, and combat works. You've reached the end of the line for this difficulty. Now you've experienced the game, you can jump into normal mode or... Nice. Pretty impressed so far. There's a daily draft. Challenge coins. Daily draft at the same. Challenge coins. Oh, so you can like add challenges to it. Damn. This game seems deep. Alright, we'll leave it there. I like this game a lot. I'm really impressed by it. I like that they have like a different mode as well, like this draft mode. Post everyday challenge coins are also making things more difficult, I would assume. There's 4 different characters. We only checked out 1. Yeah, I'm impressed as hell by this game. Highly recommend it, guys. Vault of the Void. I'm gonna join their Discord too. I really like the game. I'm gonna be posting a video of it on YouTube, guys. If you like the look of the game, please do follow the link in the description to check the game out on Steam. Using my link, it helps support the channel as well.